What's going on, everyone? We're here setting up, throwing out my little lure that I was using yesterday for pike. It's supposed to be a bass lure as well. I'm gonna be setting up to do some catfishing. So while we were setting up the camera, I figured I'd just throw this little guy out and see if a bass would come by and take it. Need to take the swivel off this guy because it keeps spinning in the water. Shinigami, Chukala Fanga, Handale. How's it going, man? I still had this guy tied on from yesterday, so I'm gonna throw him out for a while. It's supposed to be a bass lure, but with that swivel I had on, it kept spinning in the water, so hopefully without that swivel, it'll stop spinning. The cow is going straight to the nowhere. Throw him off to the other side of the lake. I guess the bass ain't interested in this.
Here.
Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Let me know if you guys can hear me. We're gonna be doing some catfishing. I just figured I'd throw this little swim bait out for a little bit while we were setting up. Well, my girlfriend was setting up, I should say. I decided to start luring. Pretty selfish of me. I'm sorry, Beth. She's the technician behind the scenes. She likes to set up the cameras and stuff, so I let her do her thing. She doesn't tell me how to do drywall. I don't tell her how to set up the camera, so it's a win-win for both of us. It just popped right there. I'm on the other side. Let's see if he's still in the area when I throw it out there. Come on, take it. All right. They're not liking this guy, so let me set up for some catfishing. I just figured I would test this out. Oh, look at that. Found some reading glasses. Oh, this guy uses a lot of prescription. Put him on the bench. Yeah. I'll put them up there for now. Yeah, those are prescribed glasses. Those ain't reading glasses. No, we're out here in at Isleta Lakes, south of Albuquerque. That's my girlfriend's favorite spot. My spot is on the other side, but there's no shade there. So these days have been super hot. So right now we're at Isleta Lakes. $3.21 LOL. Found a brand new J hook. Interesting. So must have hit something here. There we go. My line was weaving on its own. Good luck. Thank you. I thought you guys were at Tingley. LOL. No, we're here at Isleta Lakes. We decided to come here now that the sun is going to be going down here in a bit. We decided to come try our luck before it gets dark, kick us out. But it was super hot all morning, so we didn't want to chance it, get out here and start burning up. So let's see how we do. Let me put these night crawlers. I'm gonna throw out some night crawlers and look on this chicken. Last time we were out here, they weren't really taking the chicken. Today we're gonna try it again. So let's see. Let's see. This time I'm gonna try a little different technique. I'm gonna sprinkle the chicken with Kool-Aid right before I throw it in. That way my hands don't get all red. Because I've been walking around with pink fingers for a while. Hit that like and subscribe. Thank you. Hey Rod, how's it going? We're out here gonna be trying our luck at Isleta Lakes with a little bit of chicken breast and Kool-Aid. For some reason, this spot, they love that here. So I hope I have the same luck today. Last time we were here, they weren't really hitting it, but I caught 2 bass that day, so it wasn't too bad. So we're gonna try our luck. I'm gonna be setting up now. I just finished cutting up the chicken. Except for mixing it all together, I'm just gonna sprinkle it on. Because last time I was walking around with pink fingers for a while. Okay. This. Pen, you're a goat for fishing on live. This is going to be so cool to watch. Thank you, buddy. I don't know about the goat, but we've had last night we got skunked at Cochiti. And the last live before that one out there at off of the river, that one was pretty cool. Ended up hooking into that big blue. So they have big channels in here that they stock. Let's see if we can hook into one of those guys. Last time we were here, I hooked into that big one. Well, my girlfriend hooked into it, but she was busy painting her nails or something. I took her fish because she was paying attention. And yet, we just got here. I just threw out my line just now. Let's see if we can hook up on some cats. If we can't hook up on any cats here in a bit, I'm gonna take you guys on a little tour around the lake and do a little bit of bass fishing. So, rods fishing. I'm fixing to start frying some catfish for supper, but I'll be listening. Thank you, buddy. Deeply appreciate it. I'll start yelling, Rod, I got one. That way you can run to the phone and watch it. Denver from yesterday. Remember, gaming with turtle. I think I do. I'm pretty sure. LOL, okay. Were you the one telling me about the big fish that you were catching out in Florida? And you smacked the gator? Are you gonna throw yours out? There's some chicken right there that I cut up. Just sprinkle a little bit of Kool-Aid on it. I didn't want to have pink fingers for the rest of the week, so. No. Put it on your hook first and then sprinkle it. Yeah. Ay, cabrón, aquí me voy a sentar. No, I said any yet yesterday. Oh, yes. I remember you now. Yeah, we just got here, so we just threw on the live 13 minutes ago, and then I just threw out my catfish line probably about 3-4 minutes ago. So let's see if we can hook into something. I'm gonna be playing around in the background with my bass jig, seeing which one I hook up on first, just in case we don't have any luck with the channels here in a bit. I can walk around and take you guys on a little tour with me. You can all go on an adventure.
It'll be a Wildhook adventure.
Yeah, it's gonna be a Wildhook adventure around the lake. We can't hook up on any channels. Some Chanels. Chanels. Huh? Yes, thank you. I have never caught a channel before. They're really good eating. Just got to bleed them out so they don't taste so fishy. But if you bleed them out and fillet them just right, soak them in Frank's Red Hot for a while, and bread them up with some Louisiana fish fry, they taste super good, man. Catfish nuggets are the best. My girlfriend really loves them. That's her favorite. So every time we go catfishing, that's the first thing she asks for. Is that Isleta? Yes, it is. MJA football. We are here at Isleta Lakes. We decided to fish the other side because somebody was in our other spot. So, I mean, technically they're not our spot. They're the spots that we prefer to fish at. Sounds good. Oh, yeah. Catfish nuggets are awesome, man. Let's see. Let's see how long it takes before we hook up on the first one. Now we'll do some bass fishing. They have some big bass in here. I've hooked into a nice one on the smaller lake on the other side. That one I caught him on a curl. Cruces King. Hey, what's up, brother? Where's this at? This is Isleta Lakes out here by Albuquerque on the Isleta Pueblo. We're trying to catch some channels. And if we can't hook up on any of those, we're going to walk around the lake and do a little bit of bass fishing. I'm not the best bass fisherman out there. I'm still learning how to catch them, but I've had some success here and there. 187 old dogs. We have had success at Tingley. Lately, we haven't. The last time I was there, I caught a bunch of bluegills, but I wasn't recording. We were just catching them so we can cook them and clean them. I mean, clean them and cook them. We were catching some nice little fat ones and had a nice little meal with them. But the last time I hooked into something nice there at Tingley, it was a big old bass. I caught him on a night crawler. I was fishing for bluegills or catfish, and that bass came out of nowhere and took it. Cruces King. Hell yeah. Fishing is always fun no matter where you are at. I've never fished or been there before. Yeah, it's a cool lake. I mean, it's $20 to get in, 5 fish limit, 1 pole per person. A little strict, a little pricey on the cover charge, but I mean, it's close to home. We spend a little bit more than that on gas, so when we don't feel like driving, we just come out here and do a little bit of fishing. For the most part, they keep it well stocked. The bathrooms are super clean. It's one thing that we enjoy about out here. I mean, sometimes you walk around and there's a bunch of trash in the water, but for the most part, they keep it pretty clean. It's a nice spot. Hell yeah. MJ, that exactly what happened to my brother. He caught a 3-pound bass. He came out of nowhere. We were in the catch and release pond when he caught it. Yep. Yeah, the catch and release pond has some big fish in there. And that's the reason why, is because you can't take them home. But those fish do get really big in there. Look at that. She baited it by herself, threw it in. You're learning, you're learning. Once my dad caught a huge muskie. Where'd you guys catch him at? I hooked into a big tiger muskie at Blue Water. Oh, yeah. He went into like an ocean. I didn't get the whole storm. Yeah, muskies are freshwater fish, so I don't think he caught it in the ocean. Maybe he caught a barracuda. Forgot to get my water down. Will you bring my water? That water looks like glass. I think I'm gonna throw out a top water in a while. We're right here next to the waterfall, or the not the waterfall, but the fountain. So you can hear that water really nice. He said he caught one, but I don't know anything about muskies. Evening. What's going on, Curbside? Thank you for joining us. Do you use chicken or chicken liver for bait? Every now and then we use chicken liver here, but the last few times that we came out, I just used chicken breast. Sprinkle a little bit of Kool-Aid on it. Usually I'll throw it in a sandwich bag and mix it all up really good, but for some reason that Kool-Aid cooks the chicken. So I've been getting into the habit of just sprinkle it on and then I throw it out just so it doesn't cook that chicken, because it falls off of that hook really easy once it starts cooking it. I'm good, thanks. Looks like a lovely day there. Yes, it is. Kool-Aid, si senor. Sprinkle on some of that Kool-Aid and try to catch a shano. What's going on, Muddy River? We're out here at Isleta Lakes today. See if we can get a takedown on that blue cat rod. It's still super hot, so I don't want to walk around the lake right now. Come on, blue cat rod. Yes, sir. I love that pole, man. You make some good quality poles, buddy. If any of you guys are in the market of buying a catfishing pole, go to muddyrivercatfishing.com. Hit up Chris Flores. Get you guys a blue cat rod or a flathead rod. And I'm pretty sure he has other type of rods on there. But that blue cat rod is my favorite. I can cast super far with that thing. Very durable. I highly recommend them to all you guys. Starting to sound like an infomercial. Thank you, bro. Thank you, brother. Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you for making these awesome poles, man. Dempsey, Chapito, love you live adventures. Always wanted to try my luck at that lake. Yeah, man. I mean, the last time we were here, we didn't have too much luck on the catfish, but we did end up hooking into some nice bass. They were decent size, probably a pound or two. But it's always fun to get out of the house and just get on the water. It's more relaxing. I feel like I'm not wasting my day. So with this heat, it beats working on the yard work too. So it gives me an excuse not to cut my weeds. Oh, sorry, I gotta go fishing.
So that one is the back of the
Okay. Thank you. Oh, that little breeze feels nice. No. She done moved it. Come on, kitties. Shinigami, gotta go for now. I'll jump back on here in like an hour if you're still streaming. Yeah, we're gonna be here till they close. They close at 7:30, so we'll be here till they close for sure. Gotta get our money's worth out of here. We were gonna come earlier, but heat is just bad. Dope. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. I'll see you in a bit. Duke City, Wildhook, what's going on, buddy? Yeah, I'll keep an eye on it. How you doing today, man? You still dashing around town? Rods fishing. Duke City. Chicken and strawberry jello is good too. I've tried the strawberry jello, but I didn't have much luck with that. Usually the cherry Kool-Aid is the one that works for me here. I couldn't find any regular cherry, so I just got black cherry. Doing good, yep, still at it. Gotta get that money, man. What up, Rod? Trying to hook up on some channels. On some Chanels. Yes, sir. We're here at Isleta Lakes. We came to the other side because there was people sitting on the spot where my girlfriend likes to sit. So it's a big old tree next to that well house, that pump house that's there. So we just came to the north side of the lake. Try our luck here. We rarely fish the spot. So I don't know if we'll hook up on any channels out here. I know they're all over the lake, but we usually have a lot of luck on that backside. XXL. Heard they were gonna open Sandia again. Hopefully it's true. I heard the same thing, but last time I checked, it said it's closed permanently. And Sandia Lakes used to be a good place to go fish too. They fixed it up really nice, just like they fixed it up here, and all of a sudden they just shut it down and they haven't reopened it. But I did hear the same thing. Fried catfish. Oh, there you go, buddy. Hello from Maine. How's it going, Crow? Thank you for joining us. Some fish for fish. Here, fishy, 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 right? There's a dead catfish floating right there by my line right now. I don't know if you guys can see him off to the right of it a little bit. You should come up to Shiprock. Fish sunk one up here. I did a video up there fishing the quality waters, and then below, I think it was the fireman pump house or something like that. That spot caught some nice browns, and then we did some salmon snagging up there. If you check out our videos, you'll be able to see. But yeah, we've done some fishing up there before. We like to go out there at least once a year during the month of October. We're making it a family tradition. We've already done it 3 years in a row. So this year we're planning on going up there. I remember that monster you caught a couple weeks ago. Yeah, that was a pretty big catfish. I was surprised to pull that guy out of here. And that one, I think, was 8 pounds, 9 ounces. And on the other side of us, right there where we were on the south side of this, off to the left, somebody pulled out a 10-pounder, almost 11 pounds. So they stocked it with some pretty good channels in here. There at Isleta, yes, sir. What's up, brother? Any luck yet? I just tuned in. No luck yet. We've been fishing for a little bit over half an hour. I just started casting out a lure, seeing if I could hook into a bass before we turned on the live, or while my girl was turning on the live. She set up the camera and everything, and we haven't hooked into anything yet, but we'll see. Ian, what's going on, man? Thank you for joining us. Ria, how you doing? Good afternoon. We're out here at Isleta Lakes, trying to see if we can hook up on some nice channels, or maybe even a bass in a while. Take you guys on a little tour around the lake, strap you guys onto my chest, and walk around and do some bass fishing. Not too good at catching them, but I still try. Do you ever fish the ABQ ditches? Yes. Yes, we do. I've pulled out some big bass out of those ditches, and over there by Tingley Beach, I ended up pulling out a smallmouth from there, from that drainage ditch. It was a pretty good sized smallmouth too. He was probably about 2 pounds. I know people catch crappie and pike out of there as well, out of the ditches. That dead catfish got stuck on my line. You guys can't see him on the camera, I think, but right at the tip of my line, he's stuck on the line. Maybe he'll attract. Yeah, that way he can drift off. Ian, what y'all using for bait? We're using chicken breast and Kool-Aid. For some reason, chicken breast and Kool-Aid does really well here, so every time I come out here, that's the first thing I throw on. If I don't hook into anything, I'm going to throw out some night crawlers. I've had a lot of luck with night crawlers here as well, especially on a bobber. I'll throw out a whole night crawler on a bobber, and channel catfish seem to love them. Yeah, and I'm gonna have to try that. Oh yeah. Yeah, it works really good here. I've tried it on the river and down at Elephant Butte, and it didn't work too well there. But for some reason here at Isleta, that's my go-to bait now. I had a couple of guys next to me one time that I was out here fishing, and they were using chicken breast and Kool-Aid, and they were just pulling them out left and right. They ended up giving me some, and as soon as it would hit the water, they were taking it. So ever since then, that's what I like to use when I come out here. But when I fish the river or down south, I like to use cut bait. For some reason down there, the cut bait is what works. There's a little turtle swimming around to my left. I hope he doesn't find my bait. XXL. Do you ever try shrimp and Kool-Aid? Yeah, actually I have it. I went down to Quality Baits, and they had some shrimp that was dyed. I don't know if they dyed it with Kool-Aid, but it was garlic shrimp, and it was dyed pink, and the other one was red and blue. and we were doing really good on the blue one. I've been catching a lot of carp in the ditches. I need to save some for try using it out there. Yeah, man, I would. That's what we like to do, is when we hook up on a nice carp, we'll keep it and use it as cut bait, because that cut bait is really, really good catfish bait. And if you use it up at Cochiti, the pike even eat it. So cut bait is good for pike, and down at blue water, the muskies will take it as well. It's that quality bait's any good. Been wanting to check it out. Yeah, it is, man. Check it out. They have a bunch of cool stuff in there. I like to support the local bait shops. Everywhere I go, I always hit up the local bait shops, because one trick that well, not a trick, but one thing I learned was, if you stop at the local bait shops down where you're fishing, they sell lures, jigs, and bait that actually works in those places. So every time I hit up a different lake, or I go down to one of the lakes that I always go to, the first thing I do is local bait shops. Better than Walmart, LOL. You might find cheaper stuff at Walmart, but you ain't gonna find the variety that they have there. The lures might be $1 or $2 cheaper, but you ain't gonna find the different variety of lures that they have there. They have a ton of Panther Martins, a ton of Joe's flies. They have a bunch of different Cast King, different things. It's crazy the amount of things they have in there. Things at Walmart. So, but if you hit up your local bait shops, every lake you go to, you'll find stuff that people are actually using in those lakes that they're catching fish on. So that's a tip that you guys might want to take into consideration. Every time I go down to Blue Water, I hit up their bait shop. I go down to Elephant Butte, I hit up their bait shop. I go down to Caballo, I hit up Little Abner's. They have frozen shad, so that's what the blue cats love to eat. And that's the only bait shop down there that I know that has frozen shad. So I like to support local. Anyways, I don't mind paying a bit more. I'll have to check it out. Yeah, check it out, man. You won't regret it. That's where I buy my night crawlers. Sometimes I don't get a chance to go down there too often, so I'll stop at Walmart, or I'll go to PetSmart and get some night crawlers or something. But yeah, I love to buy the 50 count or the 100 count. That's what I'm going to start investing in now, because we've been going through so many night crawlers. But night crawlers is always one thing that I like to carry on me everywhere I go fishing, because those things are universal bait for everything. That sun found its way through the trees. Started hitting me right in the eyeballs. Blue Water stocked with a good amount of tiger muskies. I don't know when was the last time they stocked it with tiger muskies, but I mean, it's a hit or miss every time you go there. Sometimes you have a lot of luck, sometimes you don't. The first time I ever tried tiger muskie fishing out there, we showed up, we walked halfway into the lake till it got up to our chest. And I mean, for me, it was probably about 10 feet off the bank, because I'm a short guy. But we walked out and we just started casting with spoons, and we were hooking them left and right, just catching them like crazy. And it was right around this time in July. So if you're planning a trip to Blue Water, right now would be a good time to go catch them. That's when we were hooking them. And I ended up catching my PB tiger muskie out there with the 5 of diamonds. It was a spoon lure. I hooked a 40.5-inch tiger muskie. Came out on the New Mexico Game and Fish newsletter and everything. It was a big tiger muskie. He put up a good fight, but since I was standing in the lake, all he saw was water, so he started swimming towards me. And once I pulled up his head, I just grabbed him by the gills. He cut me up pretty bad, but I wasn't letting that guy go. What types of fish are in the lake? Here at Isleta, they have bass, bluegills. I seen Matruth catch a gizzard shad out of here. And then I've caught a crappie out of here. Catfish. They have quite a bit of different fish in here. How big of a spoon? It was a 3-inch spoon. No, it was a 2-inch spoon. A 2-inch, because they have the 2-inch and the 4-inch. It was a 2-inch spoon. It was a 5 of diamonds. Tail slap catfishing. What's going on, buddy? We're out here at Isleta Lakes today. We're out here at Isleta Lakes trying to hook up on some channels. Good evening. Let's go, big fish, right? Thank you, buddy. Did he cut you by grabbing the gills? Yeah, they have like a bunch of spikes or teeth inside of their gills for some reason. And once I grabbed him by the gills, all those little spikes just dug into my fingers, but I didn't want to let him go, and he cut me up pretty good, but it's okay because I still caught him. Ian, sorry, I meant what kind of fish are in blue water. They stock it with trout, channel catfish, and then they have the big old tiger muskies that they put in there. And the reason why they put the tiger muskies in there is because somebody released a bunch of goldfish in there, and the goldfish started getting out of hand. So they threw in the tiger muskies to control the population of the goldfish. Tail slap, awesome, man. I'm here to chill with you guys. Nice, thank you, buddy. Thank you, thank you. How you doing, tail slap? I saw that you've been fishing a lot lately. Been hooking up on some nice fish. Lázaro Vaca, I heard they did a thing with muskies for Quemado Lake, but someone released more goldfish. Yep, they did the same thing because for some reason, people don't want to kill the fish, so they release these lakes, and then they get out of hand. So yeah, the state releases the tiger muskies to control them. I heard the same thing about Quemado. That's actually a lake that's on our bucket list that we need to go hit up as well. Duke City keepers are 42 for tigers. No, they're 40. 40 is the size limit in the state of New Mexico. That's why that 40 and a half was ideal. He was just over the limit, and I was able to keep him. And they're good eating. They taste just like pike. If you guys ever had a pike, that's what they taste like. I'm going to move you guys a little bit because that sun is starting to get to where I'm at. And it's burning me up. What the heck's going on with this thing? There we go. It was just loose. Doing good, bro. I'm going through my fishing mobile, getting it ready for more fishing. How are you guys doing? We're doing good. I mean, fishing as much as we can. We love it. There's nothing better than to get out on the water and do some fishing. And when I'm not fishing, I'm watching everybody else's live. It's awesome. Classical. How's it going, man? Thank you for joining us. Give you guys a little view of that fountain spraying over there. Oh, you guys can still see my pole. That sound of the water is very relaxing, so it's nice to be out here. I don't know if the view's a little tilted because my tripod tilted after I moved. It's not on flat ground anymore. Matthew, what's going on, my truth? How you doing, buddy? Any luring today? Yeah, we're gonna be walking around the lake here once that sun goes down a little bit. Super hot right now. I'm sitting in the shade, and once that sun goes down a little bit and goes through that tree, I have to move the chair because it's beats down on me pretty good. Cool. Where are you fishing at? We are here at Isleta Lakes in New Mexico. That's great. I love to fish too, but I haven't been out in a few days. Feels like years though, right? It happens, man. Sometimes you got things to do and you can't get out there, and feels like you haven't been out there in forever. Matthew, nice. Hit him with that Texas rig, brother. Yes, sir. I'm glad you told me about that. I looked up a few videos of yours and learned how to tie it up, and I ended up doing pretty good out there at Zia. I hooked into 4 of them. Lost a couple, so it worked pretty good for me, but that's what I'm going to be trying in a while. This water is pretty chill right now. It looks kind of like glass in a way. So I was thinking of throwing a whopper plopper as well. Tail slap. Oh, thanks, bro, for the blue wrench. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thanks to you as well. Always joining in, being supportive. Matthew, I just gave you yours as well. Let's see if these catfish start biting here pretty soon. If not, I'm going to switch my bait to night crawler. Gaming with turtle. I'm going to hope you catch something. Thank you. I hope we catch something as well. It's nice to be out on the water, but it's always fun to catch a fish as well. So hopefully we hook into something nice. There's a couple of dead catfish around here, so I don't know if they stocked it recently. Some of them don't acclimate well to the water, so they just die. There was a couple of bass earlier popping, one to the right and one to the left of me. They didn't like the lure I was throwing around. Pick up some Strike King Rage Craw down at the Walmart. I went to Sportsman's and I was looking for them there and I couldn't find any. And the last time I went to Walmart, I couldn't find any there neither. But I ended up getting some dark blue crawfish that are made by Z-Man. I don't know if those work the same. I put one on the chatterbait, and then I also had one by itself with the bullet weight, but I didn't hook up on anything. I had one bass hit it, but that was the only thing that was the only action I got off of that one. Gosh, let me see if I have them in my bag. I might have them in my other tackle box. Yeah, they're gonna be in my other tackle box. Oh man. Now I'm gonna have to go back to the truck in a while. Yeah, I have them in my other tackle boxes. I'm gonna have to go back to the truck to get those so I can do some bass fishing in a while. But yeah, I got some dark blue night crawlers. I mean, crawfish. My sister caught a 6-pound bass in the other lake. Dang. Yeah, they have some nice bass in here. It's surprising how big the fish can get in here. But if I hook into a decent size largemouth, I'm gonna take him home and do a catch, clean, and cook with him. There's plenty in here, so I don't think one missing would make a big deal. Matthew requested it, so I'm gonna do a catch, clean, and cook on a largemouth if I hook into a decent size one. Let me see if I can put you guys on a better spot because it looks like this camera's just tilting. There we go. That's a little straighter. Dempsey Chapito, the yellow spoon with red diamonds. Yes, sir. That's the 5 of diamonds. That one works really well for pike and for muskies. Duke City, that would be cool. Let's go bass, right? Yeah, I know. I mean, I'm one of those people too. I like to catch and release largemouth. I love to eat smallmouth. Smallmouth tastes super good. I've tried largemouth before, but I didn't really care for it too much. But since my truth requested it, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take a largemouth home and do a catch, clean, and cook with that guy. And then fishing. How much fish you usually catch? It depends, man. I mean, sometimes we go to these places and we get skunked. Sometimes we max out our limits. And sometimes we catch a couple or a few. Always a hit or miss. You never know what you're going to catch that day, how the fish are feeling. So I can't really say. But for some reason, every time I turn on the live, the fish get really camera shy. And we'll get lucky every now and then with some big fish, some little fish, but it's just like every other day. You're not always going to catch the big ones. You're not always going to catch any. Lazaro just had one move near the pole. Yeah, I know. There was a little bluegill. He jumped out of the water to eat a bug or something. Fun fishing adventures. Wildhook, hello. Thank you for joining us. We're out here at Isleta Lakes trying to catch some channels, but nothing's biting so far. Haven't had any hits on anything. If I don't get any bites on that chicken here soon, I'm gonna switch over to a night crawler, see if that works. Have you caught any today? No, nothing yet. Nothing yet. Not even a hit. Usually we fish on the south side of this lake, and today we're on the north side of it. Somebody was sitting in the spot that we like to fish, so we moved over to this side, to the north side, just because of the shade. Super hot today. Fishing is like a box of chocolates. Yes, sir. You never know what you're gonna get. Join the crowd. Catfishing had been hard. Oh yeah. Yeah, for some reason, I don't know if they're still spawning or what's going on. I know this lake, they stock it with channels, but we've never really fished this spot up here. I know those fish are all over this lake, but it all depends what mood they're in. There's some baby fat bass swimming right here, right in front of me. Guys were like 3 inches. Oh, what the heck's going on here? What the hell? I touched the tripod and it started moving everywhere. Jello and chicken. Yeah, I've tried it before, but I didn't do too well with the jello and chicken, so I just used the chicken breast and Kool-Aid. What state are you in? We're out here in New Mexico. But yeah, lately the catfishing has been bad. It's been a hit or miss for sure. It's been a hit or miss for sure. I haven't had not one hit on any of these two. My girlfriend has her pole right here to the left of me, and I haven't gotten anything. Hey, Scotty, Scotty! Oh, I got a bunch of ants on my chicken. Now I'm gonna have to freeze them. Throw them in my cooler. I'm gonna throw out a night crawler. Take one of those poles out that has chicken, which is mine. I'll leave my girlfriend's on chicken. See if anything eats that. But I'll take this guy out and throw out a night crawler. Something was hitting it. Probably a turtle. They ate pieces off of it. I had a way bigger chunk than that. Oh, well, I'm never going to hook anything with this hook. That's the tip all bent up. Let me throw out some night crawler. I'm going to have to switch the hook out on that pole. Let me rinse off my hand right away because got a bunch of that soil on my hands. So we just got a little ditch rig set up. Chicken rig. I don't know what you guys call that rig where you guys are at. Just throw it out. Boom. Let's see if anything comes by and takes it. Let's go, Nightcrawler. Lázaro, yep, turtle. I wouldn't doubt it. I'm gonna have to go get that one too. Night crawlers usually do it at Isleta. Yeah, I've had a lot of luck with night crawlers here before. One day we were using a bobber, had about a 3-foot leader down to the night crawler, and those channels were going crazy that day. We couldn't keep up with that bobber. Jason Smith, you're one lucky man. You have a girlfriend who likes to fish. Yes, sir. She's a good woman. She takes care of me, so. And she loves to be out here with me. And that's awesome. I never used stink bait, but I used it and caught my PV16 channel on stink bait. So now I cannot knock stink bait. Yeah, I've caught some big catfish with stink bait as well. Before we started filming, we would fish the river with stink bait, and we always had a bunch of luck. But for some reason, these turtles are fierce this year. We can't use anything anywhere, especially that stink bait. My ex liked to fish. Did you guys ever go fishing together? Reel 'em in. How's it going, Reel 'em in? How you doing, little buddy? I saw you posted a video with some nice catches. Good job, man. We did. Nice. Yeah, it's always fun when your partner's into the same things you are. Makes the relationship easier. Let's see if that night crawler. She touched worms. Yep. Not everyone likes to. I know guys who don't like to touch worms. That's pretty interesting. You think what they really are. Hello. Somebody missed one on the other side of the lake. Very disappointed in themselves right now. Tequila worms, LOL. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to try those. I mean, we are in New Mexico. They might like tequila worms. Maybe if I dip them in some Dos Equis or Corona. Any fish? Nothing yet. Asher, hi. How's it going? Thank you guys for joining. Matthew, you see that power bait tequila and salt with a worm on the bottom? Yeah, I actually have. I was thinking about buying it one day, but I don't know how good it would do with the trout. The way we are always eating the worm at the bottom of the tequila bottle, we'll probably be the ones to eat the worm instead of putting it on the hook. But I did see that one. It worked really well, huh? I'm gonna have to buy me a bottle. Rilliman, Wildhook, what's going on? I stopped using the push buttons. Nice, thank you, man. Drunken trout, right? Use some mezcal. We're gonna have to try something because lately the catfishing has been slow. Unless you're fishing with a muddy river. That guy posted some videos of them catching some big old monster blues, big old flatheads. I can't even get a 3-inch channel out of here sometimes. They're pulling out some monster fish. I use a spinning face reel now. Nice. There you go. That's my favorite. That's my go-to reel is the open face reel. I call them open face reels. People call them spinning reels. I've always known it as an open face, and it's always been my favorite. I can't use a bait caster to save my life. Any bass in that lake? Yes, there is. There's a bunch of bass in here. Hi, Cindy. How's it going? Thank you for joining us. We're out here at Isleta Lakes in New Mexico, trying to see if we can hook up on some channel catfish, or if not, we're going to walk around the lake and do a little bit of bass fishing. He was watching NMA, cast it, and the trout instantly hit it. Yeah, that dude catches a lot of trout, man. He actually does. He catches a bunch of trout. I don't think I ever get skunked. Oh, well. Right? It happens to all of us. Asher, for real. Duke City. Cindy, hi, Cindy. Tai Tai. Asher, how do I get the blue name, the wrench thing? Oh, you just got to keep joining, man. Just keep coming around, participate, be respectful, and you might earn yourself a blue wrench and help us moderate the chat, try to keep all the nonsense out of it. So that's the way you earn one, man. Rilliman, hi, Cindy. Asher, okay. The reason why we have moderators on our chats is they can help us keep track of these comments. Sometimes we don't catch them ourselves, so we have our moderators to back us up. That way, if somebody starts putting stuff that we shouldn't be having on there, or just being phone gangsters and trying to stir up some stuff that shouldn't be going on, we can all help each other out and cancel those comments out. So I had to choose my words wisely. I was about to start cussing. Matthew was thinking about heading to Cochiti tomorrow morning on the yak. There you go. Get out there on that ghetto rig. That thing's awesome, man. You souped it up really good. How many subs do you need to go live? I think you gotta have 50 subs to go live. I'm not too sure. I would help. Really, man, you've been a good partner. If you promise to keep it safe and you help us out, I'll give you a blue wrench. I know you're a young kid, but as long as you promise not to mess around with it or abuse the authority, you'll get one here soon. I know you've been joining us for a good while. I have 7. Hey man, just keep pushing out your content. When we first started, we had none, so I was waiting for it to slip. Wildhook, I'll wait to bite you. Right? That's why I've been stuttering every little while. I try to keep it family friendly because I know there's a bunch of kids that jump on here. I'm not trying to spit out any words I shouldn't be saying or throwing out some things I shouldn't be. Yeah, I need to change the subject a little bit, but yeah. I mean, I'm everybody else. I slip every now and then, and when I don't have the camera on, I cuss up a storm, but you just gotta keep it family friendly. I have no more space on my phone because of TikTok. Do you have a TikTok account? Yes, we do. We actually do have a TikTok account. I post every now and then on TikTok, but I mainly stick to YouTube. I'm not a big fan of TikTok. It makes my head hurt. For some reason, every time I get on TikTok and I start scrolling through the videos, it just makes my head hurt, so I got to get off. So I just let my girlfriend manage that account. I focus more on YouTube. I like the long form videos. I like to watch everybody catch and go on their lives. I love to watch everybody do their fishing as well. If I'm not fishing, I watch everybody else fish. Somebody asked me one time, they said, "Don't you get tired of watching fishing videos?" And I said, "Why?" If I'm not fishing, I gotta watch somebody else catch some. Órale. Cálmate. Same. There you go. Shinigami knows me very well. He's my older brother. So he knows the way I speak when the camera isn't rolling. I'm still a friendly guy. I just cuss a lot every now and then. But when the camera's on, I'm a good boy. No way. Love fishing and watching live fishing, right? Same. Yes, sir. They're just words around fam. There you go. It's locker room talk. One video that you guys did catch me slipping on was when my pole got sucked into the water at Eagle's Nest. I don't know if you guys caught that one, but at the end of the video, my girlfriend rolls a clip where I run into the water to get my fishing pole because the fish took it, and we still caught the fish, but I was cussing up a storm. Órale, Shinigami. I'm no angel, but I try to keep it family friendly on YouTube. Sure, sometimes you just have to make them shut up by cussing them out. Yeah, but you can't do that while you're on live. I mean, you got to keep it family friendly. Sometimes it's easier just to block them out or have the moderators block them out for you. It's not worth it. You're just giving them your energy, and it's a waste of time because they're on the other side of the phone, so you don't have them in person to be able to tell them to their face, which is something that I prefer to do, is tell people more to their face than behind their back or through a phone. $50. The one you got your daily wet? Yeah, that time when I ran into the water with my daily carry. Just mute yourself like Scotty when you swear. I realize that he does mute himself, but I don't know if he's cussing. Is that true, Scotty? Mods ban that guy. Which guy? The chat on my lives is fun. Everyone is welcome. Oh, yeah. Same here. I mean, everyone is welcome here. Just, I try not to cuss, or every now and then I get these little kids that just put on there a bunch of nonsense things, and it doesn't even make sense to throw it into the chat. But yeah, Cindy's lives are awesome. 351 Cleveland, what's going on? Thank you for joining us, man. Yeah, Skipjack Cindy's lives are fun. I like to chime in every now and then, but for the most part, I just kick back, watch, and listen, and you guys have some awesome conversations going on there. But for some reason, I've been getting a bunch of little kids who just throw a bunch of random stuff out there that makes no sense. My nightcrawler just got hit. He spit it out. Is that why your mic turns off? LOL. I'm not gonna say. I would check the rod. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna have to. I tightened up the line a little bit just to see if it would come back and hit it, but yeah, it did go limp all of a sudden, and I have the line pretty tight on there. Catch ain't nothing yet, buddy. We're still trying. Something just hit my night crawler. That's the most action we've had all day. Might have to check it here in a bit. It could have taken it. Yeah, I don't mind having adult conversations on the chat, but when you have all these random little kids just spamming your chats and talking nonsense, saying that they're gay and this and that, and wanting you to read stupid things, it makes no sense. Those are the ones that we kind of block out. I don't care what anybody's sexual preference is. They don't need to be putting it on the chat. The other day, we had a little kid calling me a short Mexican and this, and that, and calling Rhea a bunch of other things, and we had to cancel him out of the chat, all because he wanted to spam the chat by requesting be a mod and this, and that, and give him a shout out and tell everybody to subscribe to him, and we wouldn't listen to him, and he got mad and started trying to tell us off, but the moderators caught it, blocked him, and I just ended up blocking him from the channel. My dad and I caught a 50-pound bass on a pig ear recently. Wow. What kind of bass was it? That's a world record right there if it was a largemouth. Raya Gaming. Good morning. How's it going? Thank you for joining us. 351 Cleveland. Looked like a good day on the water. Yes, sir. The water's looking a little bit like glass right now. There's a slight breeze. Still a little hot to be walking around, but if I can't catch anything here off the bank, I'm gonna start doing some bass fishing around the lake, and you guys are gonna go on a little walk with me. Thanks. On FAA channel, we have to remove a lot of nonsense from kids as well. Oh yeah, it makes no sense. Like, we're out here just doing our lives. Everybody's chiming in, enjoying. We're all doing our fishing and watching fishing, and have all these random little kids just spitting out stupid things that makes no sense. Peacock, I think. Dang, that was a big fish. Hey, 315 or 351, sorry. I'm gonna check that night crawler. It got hit, hasn't came back for it, so. Oh, he took part of it. That was a whole night crawler on there. I'm gonna try using this half that he left on there. See if he'll come back for that half. Oh, there's a fish swimming towards me right now. See if he pops his head out, I'll throw the night crawler right in front of him. Oh, there he is. It's a channel. Nope, he didn't want it. Let's get this back out there. All right. Let's see if it takes it again. I'm still here. Just keep you running in the background while I deliver. Nice. Thank you, buddy. Where are you? We are here at Isleta Lakes in New Mexico. Bye-bye. Have a good one, really, man. Keep coming by. You'll earn your ranch, man. Well, something took half of that night crawler. So I just turned it around and hooked it again on the hook. So let's see if they'll take that half. Skipjack. Hi, Rod. I'm throwing towards that bubbler that's right in front of me. I don't think you guys can see it on the camera. Yeah, you guys can. To the left a little bit of the tip of the rod, there's a bubbler right there. Usually there's a bunch of fish that hang out there. That's where that night crawler got hit a while ago. We'll see if we can hook into something. My girlfriend's pole's here to the left of me, and she has chicken on hers, and nothing's touched it. I wonder if she still has bait on. I'm gonna go grab one of my other poles with the bobber, throw a night crawler on that, see if it works. That catfish was eating off the top. Maybe they'll hit the bobber. All right, I have this guy set up for trout fishing. I have a small hook on there, but we're gonna try our luck with that. See if we can hook into a channel. That one that just swam by, he was eating off the top, so let's see if we can hook one on top. We're only allowed one pole in this lake per person, so that's the only thing that sucks. Put this guy away for now. Get a night crawler on this guy. I just hooked myself. That guy's dead. Get him out of there before he kills the other guys. All right, I have a bobber stopper on this guy, so it's gonna stop about that high. Oh, sorry, it's gonna stop about that high. So let's see if that'll catch us anything. I had this set up for trout fishing. We were fishing the Pecos River the other day and hooked up on some nice browns. So let's see if we can hook up on a catfish. Face you guys this way so you guys can see the other pole. Since I'm going to be holding this one. Let me see. We need to get Wildhook on JBT's tournament. Which one's ice fishing, but I don't care to do the ice fishing tournaments because there's so many people on the lake Swiss cheesing it up, so it makes it a little more dangerous. Fishing family, have you all fished Morgan Lake, Fruitland, New Mexico area? I haven't tried it. I'll check it out and put it on my go to list. I have a bunch of lakes I need to hit up this year. What's good? What's going on, Catfish Chris? What happened? My phone started spinning, lol. I don't know, I feel weird without more than one. Right? Choo choo. Train bite. Yeah, before they fixed up this lake, as long as your line was in the water, every time the train went by, the bite would go crazy. But then they cleaned it up. They stopped letting people camp here. You can only use one pole. So they switched up a lot of things here. But here in the state of New Mexico, you're only allowed one fishing pole. I mean, two fishing poles when you're out and about. But on these private lakes, it's only one fishing pole per person. Uh-oh. My girlfriend's line's getting hit right now. Where's she at? She better hurry up and come over here. I might have to take her fish. Sounds like somebody's hunting in the bosque right now. We're right by the reservation. Well, I can't really see my bobber because it's so small. I'm just going to throw it out there and put it on the pole holder. We'll know something's on it if my line goes straight. They're probably turtle hunting. That would be nice, man. We need to do a turtle fishing tournament out here this year because these turtles have been bad. Every single place we go to, turtles everywhere. Finally managed to catch that one and do that catch, clean, and cook, but we need to catch a lot more than just one. Count me in on that. Seems like that's all I catch lately. Yeah, if we're not catching them, they're taking our bait. So that would be a good tournament to have this year. Catching soft shells everywhere. Lazaro, get at least a solid 15-inch turtle to feed at least 2 adults, right? Well, the thing is I'm usually the only one that eats the turtle when I do the turtle cook, so nobody really cares for them but me. My oldest son loves turtles, so he feels bad when I when I catch one and eat it, my little one doesn't care for them, and my girlfriend doesn't really care for them neither. I don't know why. They taste good, but more for me. The nightcrawler just got tapped. I can barely see the bobber. Tappy tap tap, right? Come on, fishy fishies. It's probably just too hot for them right now. Oh man, I was just at the truck and I didn't grab my other tackle box. I'll be right back. Keep an eye on my pole, guys. If it goes in the water, just point in which direction. I'll run in after it. Chatter. This one's gonna have most of my bass lures. Nope. What the heck? Okay. I know where they are. There it is. That's the one I was looking for. I hooked myself. My bobber drifted all the way to the bank almost. It went down. It's a Nintendo turtle, right? Left, right, up, down. Start, select. This thing came all the way almost to the bank. Ah, I knew something hit it. Can see it getting tapped in the distance. Pretty sure it was a little bluegill or something. All right, let me get my other rod and start prepping it for bass fishing. That way we can do a little walk around the lake. That's always fun. Here comes the train again. Let's put these bobbers on a different spot. Uh-oh, he's actually stopping. Setting up for a little bit of top water action. See if we can get one to jump out of the water. Hello. Bank fishing adventures. Go away, turtles. I seen enough sun, right? Yeah, man, these turtles are fierce everywhere. I asked Scotty if the turtles were bad out there too. He's told me, yep. For some reason this year, they're fierce. Everywhere we go, every single spot, the river, the lakes, doesn't matter where we go, they're nasty this year. How's it going, bank fishing adventures? Look like they can't close the gates till the train moves, lol. And that's the second train that comes by. Let me look for my my chest strap. I'm gonna take you guys on a little walk around the lake. That's not it. Oh man. She's over there on the other side of the lake, so I'm pretty sure she has it with her. This little bobber isn't doing much. Can barely see the tip of it sticking out. That was my trout setup for Friday. But since I had the bobber on it, that's why I didn't set up any of the other ones with one. But let me turn you guys. I'm gonna cast into this little cove right here with the top water, see if there's any bass in there. Storm rolling up on me fishing. Oh man, that's not fun. As long as there's no lightning, the rain and the wind is okay. The last time I was out here and it was windy and rainy, the fish were biting left and right. We caught our limit in like 20 minutes. Me and my girlfriend. I've been fishing since I was 7 years old. I'm 58 now. And I've never caught a turtle on a fishing pole. Dang. Yeah, man. You'll get lucky one of these days. For some reason this year, the turtles are vicious, so. You lucky, Rod. Even got one in the cast net. Yeah, those things are everywhere. See if this little top water will work. There was a couple of bass jumping in this spot a while ago. Oh, got one. Fish on. Fish on. Oh, little guy, but he still took it. There we go on the top water. That's a little guy. That lure's almost as big as him. Oh, he got off. Come here, little guy. I saw some bass jumping in there a while ago. Hopefully there's some bigger ones. Let's see if we can hook up on a bigger guy. Let him go. There's some more jumping in there. It counts, right? Shinigami, no natural predators in our lakes. Nope. Rod, your first turtle catch words will be, oh no. Fish, yes, sir. Woo. It counts. Skunk off, yes, sir. Let me give Bank Fishing Adventures a wrench here. Let's see if another one will take it, because there is a few jumping in there after I hooked that one. Give you guys a little better view. And I got some weeds on it. There we go. Cast it right into the same little pile of weeds there. Oh, something swiped at it. Oh, another one. They're here in the shadows. Got it. Fish on. Fish on. Oh, he got off. That would have been the catch, clean, and cook right there. Dang it. Oh, that one was a good size. That one was at least 1.5 pounds. I don't know if you guys caught that. Fish on, fish on. Yes, sir. Nope. That one was a good one. That one would have been a perfect catch, clean, and cook. Loving this little whopper plopper. I got some more weeds on it. There's like a little bunch of weeds over there. For some reason, I'm casting right into it. There we go. Looks like I stayed away from it. We cast on that side of the lake. I have to throw out a Texas rig next. Yeah, they're all just hiding right here in the shadows. Maybe that's why we're not getting hit. It's too hot for them. And then the catfish are hiding. Yeah, I just caught a small bass and I hooked into a nice one and he got off. Huh? It looked like something was tapping on your line a while ago. Are they? Nice. Where's the chest strap at? That way I can take everybody on a little adventure around the lake with me. Fountain drink, a Coke. See if we can get another one to bite in this area. I'll switch it to a Texas rig. Hit that little bunch of weeds again. Come on, just get off. Nope. Just using a little whopper plopper. For some reason it riled them up. Beep, 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 beep. We saw it. Nice. Sweet. Thank you, thank you. It jumped nicely. Saltwater fishing? Nope. We're freshwater fishing. Smack that, right? Trying to smack the weeds off and they're not coming off. These weeds are a little tougher than I thought. Usually one good smack, they're out of the. Nope. You throw on a Texas rig. See if I can get them riled up with that. This little guy seems to have riled them up and spooked them off from here. I don't think that nice one will come back and hit it anymore. That was pretty fun. I'm gonna take everybody on a little walk with me. I'm gonna find a spot to put this whopper plopper at. You know what? Yeah. Hang on 1 second. I'm trying to get one of these little bullet weights out. I decided to. Yeah. How's your water? Let me see. All right, I'm setting up so I can take you guys on a little walk with me. So just be patient with me, guys. Drop the weight. Straighten out this one. I hooked them kind of funky. There we go. Make it weedless. Got my little Texas rig set up. So let's throw this guy out for a little bit on this spot. It's power hour. Yes, sir. Any fish. Caught a small largie and hooked into a nicer one and lost them. So I'm going to throw this little Texas rig in this spot for a little bit. Then I'm going to strap you guys to my chest and take you guys on a little walk around the lake. See if we can hook up on a bass. Oh, that was a bite. Just reeling in slow, bouncing it, letting it. Got it. Oh, he spit it out. That bastard. Well, they're here. They want to play. They're just not getting hooked. He was about to take off running with it, so I don't know if he didn't have the hook in his mouth. try another spot. Try casting that way. Seems like the bass are more hungry than the catfish today. You might want to check your bait. I haven't checked it since you left. Yeah. So if anything bit it, I wouldn't know. All right. Let me strap you guys to my chest. We'll take you guys for a little journey. We're going on an adventure. Let's see that battery pack too.
Where are they at?
I don't know. The one that carries it.
Oh.
Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Did I have this last time? I was able to carry my backpack and have my chest at the same time. Yeah. I think this is how I had it last time. Where's that extra mic? We'll carry that guy with me too. That way we don't have the same issue we had last time that the phone died on me. Wildhook Adventure. Yes, sir. All right. We are going on an adventure. Hopefully I don't knock you guys into the water or muffle the sound too much. Let's see what's around here. Try this Texas rig for a good while around the lake. If we can't catch anything, we'll jump back onto that whopper plopper. That one seemed to be doing pretty good here. Oh, there's a bunch of bluegills right here. Huh? It snagged you up? You know what? Before I go, oh, the keys are on the chair. I wanted to leave you the keys. All right, guys. I can't really read the comments right now, but I'll make a couple of stops here and there. Catch up on the comments with you guys. I caught the attention of something. I saw him swim towards it. You got out? Nice. Hopefully you didn't break off. There's something that just jumped right there. I just cast it in that spot. Why are you playing games with me, fishies? We'll catch up on some of these comments. There's some weird clouds heading your way from the southwest. Yep, I see them. I see them. Let's see if I can hook up on a nice juicy bass and do a catch tune and cook for you guys. There's a bunch of weeds right here. I think I'm just bouncing over weeds. It felt like a bite. Something hit my worm. Let's try this again. Ooh, that little catfish is swollen. He's been dead for a while. Ooh, there's a bunch of fish right here. There's actually some small bass right there. It's probably what hit my worm. Ow. Let's go to these bushes over here. There used to be a bunch of cattails. Then they came through and chopped them all down. Let me face you guys a little higher. Sorry about that. My backpack started pushing the phone down. Let's keep going. Try this little cove right here. Ooh, something's in here between all the bushes. Probably a little bluegill. Tighten up the straps on this backpack. That way you can stop pushing the phone down. Here, fishy, fishy. Or a small one. A trigger, some the best guys. Alright. Let's see. Since they won't come to us, let's see if we can go to them. Just bouncing it, letting it hit the bottom. Just gonna walk up to that bridge and go onto that little island. Walk around that little island for a little bit. Oh, those are some small bass. Too small to catch. Might be some hiding under that bridge that I'm walking towards, so we'll go straight over there and go under that bridge for a while. Oh, I found a spot with cotton. Perfect. Cotton's my favorite. Especially when it gets tangled up on my lines. There's a bunch of bluegills right there. Maybe I should just start catching bluegills. I'm gonna do a live one of these days, just catching bluegills. We don't have very big bluegills here in New Mexico, so you guys will. Oh, that was a bite. I was just dragging it along. Something hit it. I'll continue the journey. Just dragging it along the edge till I get to a spot that I want to cast into. Let's try this little spot. Got sweat in my eyes. Oh, that felt like a hit. Oh, that felt like he's hitting it. He was chasing it. He's probably a small guy. Ooh, busted off the top. Let's trim it. Trim off that top a little bit. Right where that worm tore. And then just reset it. There we go. Let's try this again. This doesn't look right. Oh, hooking myself. There we go. That's a little straighter. Still really hot out here today. The sun's going down, but I can still feel that heat. Got sweat coming in my eyes. Getting in my eyes, I should say. There's always bass hiding in front of these guys.
About 30 minutes.
What time is it?
7. Close at 7:30.
It's already 7?
Yeah.
Holy crap. I wasn't even aware of that. Okay, thank you. All right, well, we got half an hour to try to catch a decent sized bass. I'm gonna have to switch over to that whopper plopper because I was getting a lot more action on that guy. Let me get under this bridge right away because I know there's always bass under there. I'm gonna switch over to the whopper plopper and I guess we'll head back to where we were catfishing. Since we didn't have no luck with the catfish. Something happened here. Why you all twisted, buddy? That's why. Skipped it. Well, that sucks. They're closing the lake on us already. I didn't think 7:30 was gonna come that quick. On this side, we'll switch lures. Because that whopper plopper was doing really, really good. Let's switch this off. Let's get back on that whopper plopper. See if we can hook up on a nice bass on our way back. Switch this. It's an old whopper plopper that I found because I lost my other ones. And I was walking through Zia and I found that guy. So that was pretty cool. My mic is still on. This the other way. How did I have this on? Okay. Now I remember. Sorry about that, guys. Just trying to adjust here. I forgot how I had my backpack on. Now, got that whopper plopper back on. See if we can get some action. Cast over here right away before I walk back. Guy's like a little motorboat. Let's walk back, I guess. They're gonna close on us. 7:30 came quick. I did not expect that at all. See if it doesn't rip the pole out of my hand. Just walking like a little puppy. Oh, there was something here. Oh, there was those geese down there. I don't know if you guys can see my whopper plopper. Trying to get to the other side of the lake where there's a little bit of shade. Seems like that's where they've been hiding. And then they came over to tell me they're kicking us out. So the only thing that sucks about this place is it closes early, opens at 6 in the morning. Well, I was hoping to take you guys on a nice adventure around the lake, but I guess we just got here too late. That heat would have killed us, so it wouldn't have been too much fun. You guys let me know if you guys can see one because that sun is blinding me. Got something stuck on it. Come on, fishy, fishy. Give us one before we have to leave. I think they kick us out around this time because they know this is when the fish start biting. And they don't want their lake to get overfished. Even though they allow 1 million people to come in here. It'd be better if they just allowed a certain amount of people and let us stay later. Let's see if I can cast to that corner. Perfect. But nothing was home. No takers. I'm gonna pull myself right into those bushes. Ooh, got him. Oh, he snagged me. He took a swipe at it and I got snagged. That was awesome. That's a trophy. Let's see if I can get him to swipe at it again. Got tangled up. Nope. Do you want to take it again? He swiped at it and pulled me into a snag. And then didn't want to come back for it anymore. Got myself tangled up. Throw it in that spot one more time. And then I'll move on. That wasn't smart. Right. That was not smart at all. There's a bunch of bushes right here, or old cattails, I should say. So I kind of put myself in a tricky situation there. Nope. Let's see if there's any more in here. See if we could get him from this side. Oh, there's a catfish right there. We're here trying to catch him over there, and there's right here in the shallows. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. This is where they were biting a while ago. Got tangled up. I'm never gonna catch them on the grass. Damn, that was a nasty one. Let's try this spot. This is where they were biting a while ago. The heck? Got something tangled up on my little propeller. Nope. Guess they're not hungry anymore. Oh well. Let me see. I'm back for my favorite streamer. Thank you, Charlie. Didn't they used to stay open later before? Yeah, before you can actually camp here. Lately, they've been closing at 7:30. They're one in the water, Aloha. You still at it, buddy? Bass fishing is my favorite. I hope you catch a hog. I had a nice one a while ago, and then he got off. He spit out my lure. Zaire Brown, yo, what's up? What you fishing for today? We were fishing for catfish earlier, and we couldn't hook up on anything, so I started bass fishing, and I hooked up on a small one and then a nice one, and he jumped off my lure, spit it out. Asher, I'm back. My phone died, and I found your stream again. Nice, thank you. Dang, you missed a big one. My son has caught some big bass on the plopper, and he's missed a lot too. Yeah, that one got it and then spit it out. Going to get off here. Have a good one, Wildhook. Thank you, Rod. Thank you for joining us. 7:30. That's when the bass start hitting, right? Once that sun starts going down is when they start biting. But it's all right. We're just gonna have to get here early in the morning. So, thank you guys for joining us. It was nice walking around for that little while. I was hoping to take you guys on a tour around the whole lake like last time, but thank you guys for joining us. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for your support. I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good one, guys. Give you guys a cheeser. Take care, Ria. Later, Shinigami. I'll leave you guys with this beautiful view. This is why they close at 7:30, because you see that water? Looks like glass. Perfect for a top water. Later, Duke City. I'll see you on the next one, man. Look how pretty that water looks right now. That's horrible. Kicking us out at 7:30. Got to pack up all my stuff now. But thank you guys for joining us. Have a good one, man.